Hey there, it is Sarah Michaels here. I am a blogger and business strategist, and I'm also a YouTube vlogger. And what I'm going to show you in this video is what to do after you hit publish on your Wix blog post and how to make sure that you're getting your blog post visible across all of your social media outlets. So I think this is a really important element that people just kind of either forget to do or they don't know how to do. But it's super important whether you're trying to make a profit from your blog, you have products that you're selling, or whether you want your personal experience to reach as many people as possible. Um, because even if you're not selling things, whatever your story is, that can impact people's lives. So either way, you have to know how to reach the most people possible. So after you hit publish, what I always do in like immediately is I go and I click on the perma link to the blog. So I've actually gone to my domain, and there is a reason why I don't just have sarahmichaels.blogspot.com. I've done that before. And you can read all about the trainings and why and how to purchase a domain. I'm going to put all of that information under the business and blogging section. Either it'll be under the resources tab or there's eventually going to be a whole separate thing. But anyways, so that is a different thing. So make sure that you have a domain first that this is attached to. You don't want to be pinning your stuff to like a blog spot or any of that kind of domain. So first of all, make sure you have a domain. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you're able to grab this permalink. And I will tell you the reason that you don't want to be linking to, let's say you want to run with this blog, right? So if you were to have like sarahmichaels.blogger.com and you were to go through all the trouble of making sure your posts are optimized. However, once you purchase the domain, unless you go back in and do all of this work, those links that were going to that old domain, that old Blogger or WordPress, that the free version of whatever site you had, if somebody were to have found that image or something on Pinterest and they went to click on it, that would be what's called a dead link because that post is no longer available at that link. So that's why you always want to make sure that your domain is in place first. Okay, so let's assume that you've already done that and you just posted your blog. And now what you're going to do is go in and go ahead and grab the permalink. So this is the permanent link or location for this specific blog post. And I'm going to show you the difference. So if I just click on my regular blog, you can see the link up here changes to sarahmichaels.com/blog. The thing that you don't want to do is just send people to your regular website. If they click on this photo, let's say they're on Google or they're looking to read this post, they're on my Pinterest, okay? So let's say they go to my Pinterest and they're underneath of my daily vlogs board and they saw this image and they thought, oh my gosh, she's super cute. I want to click on this link. If you don't have the link address going to the right place, if they click on that link, they're going to wind up at just the blog, and chances are it's going to be later on. So this post has gotten buried. So what's going to happen is they're not going to be able to easily find the post that they were looking for. So they're going to click exit because people want fast and convenient, and normally they don't want to have to dig for things. See? So if they went and they found it, for example, you can see I've already pinned these posts and they will go exactly where they're supposed to go. But if somebody came to my Pinterest or they found it on my Pinterest and it doesn't go to the right place right away, what that does is that creates what's called a higher bounce rate, meaning people come to your site and they leave, which ranks you further down on Google. And the ultimate goal is to get placed on Google Images or on the top 10 of Google for blogs so that you can reach more people, right? So, okay, let's focus here. So I gave you a little background information. So that's why you want to make sure that you click on the actual blog post link. So then you're going to go ahead and highlight all of this. You can select and double click. And then what I like to do, a little keyboard shortcut, is I hit Control C and that copies it. So it's the same as hovering over and copying. Then I'm going to go back to my post editor. Now this is the same whether you're using Blogger, Squarespace, WordPress, whatever blog you're using. Personally, I've used them all and I decided to go with Wix for various reasons. So I'm going to click enter the URL, and I'm going to go ahead and say Control V, because that is going to paste the URL for this blog post into this photo. The reason that's important is because if someone otherwise were to find this photo on Google or Pinterest, if they were to click on that, it would just bring up a photo and it would not go back through to the link where the picture actually came from. So it's always very important to go ahead and do that. So I would go ahead and put a link. I would copy and paste that link into each one of these photos to make sure that every single one of the images went to this blog post. The second thing that I'm going to do, so the first thing is how to insert the links. The second thing I want to do is go ahead and add the alt text. Now, this is going to tell Google in the search engines exactly what is located in this image or what people are looking for. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to say Sara Michaels, SBOELL002, because that is my YouTube handle. I'm going to say daily vlogger, daily blogger. I'm going to say daily vlog, daily blog, blended family blog, blended family vlogger. I'm going to say mompreneur. So you can see all of these keywords are things that pertain to me or my site. I'm also a Beachbody coach, so I'm going to put that in there. I used to do It Works, and I was known as Live, Laugh, Rap. So I put some of these in there because these are some of the topics that people will find on my page. And then I always end with the actual link, and then I usually hashtag it. So I'll say daily vlog, blogger, hashtag Sara Michaels. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click copy. So I'm going to Control C all of this, and then I'm just going to paste all of that alt text into every single image here, because that's telling Google exactly what is in each one of these images. And the reason that I've chosen these keywords is because I want people who are searching for these things to find me. You know what? I'd probably also put in there single mom, army wife, EOD wife, military wife, because guess what? I was all of those three things for like 5 years, and I really feel like I connect very well with the military community. So you're going to want to play around with some of your keywords, and you'd also want to say like what is in that specific photo. And all of this is located in the resources section, by the way. I'm going to type up a post with the directions on this. So I'll say golf ball, golf course. Okay, so then I'm going to click update post. And then when you refreshed this, make sure that you don't pin or save any of the images from your post. So you don't want to pin these images to your Pinterest before you've gone in and done the correct steps of making sure that your alt text is right as well as the links. Otherwise, people are going to wind up finding your post and it's going to lead to a dead link or something else, or take them to the wrong link, and then you're going to have a higher click-through rate, which is not good. So now that I've gone ahead and I've done the link, what I can do is I can click pin, and I'm going to say, all right, and I'm going to add my links in here. Oops, that's not my YouTube link. My YouTube link is youtube.com/Sara Michaels, and then I'm going to pin this to two places. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click copy, and I'm going to pin this to daily vlogs, and I'm also going to pin this to off the blog. So I have two places, and I'm going to go ahead and click Control V to paste that in there, and then you can go ahead and see how this is going to look on my Pinterest when I go. So if somebody were to look at all of the pins that I have, then this is what shows up. So they're more likely to find that. And I don't just throw all of my own stuff in there. I like to go ahead and pin for, a few minutes a day. I spend maybe 5 minutes doing it. So that way my posts are thrown in with other things that I'm pinning. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.